Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the NC State Wolfpack and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis, David Powell again, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. It's inside. It's Scott. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Handoff again. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play action on first down. Out wide left, it's Scott. At the 45, on his way. They are ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. The give to the right. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Could not make his way to the corner.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Look out! Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And the Tar Heels headed quickly to the line.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too. Because of the field position with the offense backed up, they know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't have it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Oh, he would have loved to tack on the big return, but they've got it in the red zone at the 16. Great place to start for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
Well, coming into this one, the offense knew a big key was going to be getting the ground game established. They haven't been able to do that yet. They punted on their opening drive, and they have a negative play here on the first play of their second drive.
Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Bailey. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, NC State! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Coming into this game, this offense really believed they had a mismatch problem because of this tight end speed and athleticism. And you saw it right there, David. Nobody able to hang with this guy on that touchdown catch.
And either way you cover him. If you want to put a linebacker on him, he's got a speed advantage. A safety on him, he's got a size advantage. QB takes advantage of the mismatch, knows where his big fella's going to be, and capitalizes on it.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Left side is Ship. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is, now can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
Open space at the 25. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Got his man on the right. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. From the gun, running back on the move. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by NC State. That's their second. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Right back to it. Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll try the right side. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Got a man in the middle. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Wolfpack might just keep spending it after that last one. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Just barely got rid of it.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Motion from the back. Second down, gonna throw it. Rush is on. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Makes the catch, and he's free. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Tar Heels want to move quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Hey, look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Straight ahead, it's Jackson. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Bailey. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. And
nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Will, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
They get him on the ground, and boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Just feeds the running back. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Fresh setter downs going to the air. On target. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll run the counter. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Wants to throw. It's Bailey. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Field goal is good. And the 3 ball gives us a tie.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got him right where...
Into the secondary on the right. He's at the and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, North Carolina!
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He'll bring it out. It's Fields. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Pulled and fired complete. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're all over him. Just got rid of that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
here on the North Carolina sideline. They are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed.
He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Long way to go on second down. He'll set up to throw. Out wide right, it's Hall. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Sells to fake. Nice way to knock that one down.
Yeah, and really nice job by the defender. Listen, a curl route's hard to defend. It's hard to get in front of that guy because he's curling back to the quarterback, but he did a good job not getting pass interference, getting around his body, and knocking the ball to the ground.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points.
Going deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Sets his feet. It's Bailey. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And now it's kind of decision time for this offense. It's been a great start to the football game. Moving the ball down the field, scoring 10 points on the first 2 possessions. Do you want the field goal to still be a 2-possession game? Or do you want to be aggressive here, try to go for it on 4th down, and maybe break this game open early?
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Hey, and I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Right side, it's Hall. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one will be a 57-yard attempt. He'll unleash it from the right hash. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the upright. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Number 94, set to kick it away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Catching up with North Carolina's head coach coming out of the locker room, he wanted to remind his team that they have been in moments like this before. They lost last time these two teams played, and they want to build on that experience and make a different outcome this time around. He told them, we have got to be focused and meet the moment, have even more energy, because this rivalry game is what energy is all about. Back to you.
All right, Holly. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Sells the run, looking to pass. Out wide left, it's Jackson. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
You might just think that dude's a power back, but what a great job coming out of the backfield, become a wide receiver, and then guess what? When he gets in the open field, that's not a lot of fun to try to bring to the ground. That's a big bull.
Off play action. Looking deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the out.
There he goes! The tag! And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. And the Tar Heels in the hurry-up. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Off play action on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. 2nd and long here. The fake and wants to throw. Caught. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Left side, it's Dozier.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. After the penalty, they'll snap it on 3rd and 7. Quick give. It's Scott. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Solid punt. Headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Hey guys, here on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other, keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. He rifles one deep to the left. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Sweet spin. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big throw.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Rush right in his face. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
This has got to be frustrating if you're the offensive coordinator because you've had receivers open down the field, just haven't had time to get them the football. This defense doing an outstanding job with their pass rush.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Tight end finds a soft spot. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Trying to make one miss. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Holly, what do you have?
Here on the Tar Heel sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other, keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Red pass, it's complete. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Trying to take it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Takes the easy completion. Powers through the defender. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. They'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Scott. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Hey guys, down here on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. So just how aggressive can they afford to be as they snap it on 2nd and long from the 13?
And finally getting home and getting the sack. This quarterback, his jersey's not even dirty. We're in the second half. We're behind. We got to find a way to create some momentum plays. That's step one.
Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The play fake. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Turns up, it's Scott. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they try to dial up the screen pass on 1st down, seeing if they can catch the defense rushing upfield, but they stayed home, they had their eyes on the football, and they create a negative play.
Got out of trouble and throws. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He's going to run it. The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. And the rarely seen illegal forward pass penalty brings up 2nd and long. Gets the back moving, looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Out wide right, it's Jackson. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. They'll move the tight end. Drives inside. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Tar Heels want to crank the tempo.
They run it, they get the 1st down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Look out! They get to him as he throws. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So 1st down will open up the final period. Fresh set of downs going up top. inside, it's Jackson.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Wants to go up top on second down. That's reeled in. It's Scott. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Scott. Turning it on. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out wide right, it's Jackson. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. NC State with a 1st and 10 here. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jackson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Turns it upfield. Touchdown, North Carolina State! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the North Carolina sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. The Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. Tells the run, wants to pass.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down there?
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Running inside, it's Scott.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. To the air, it's Bailey. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
right down the middle. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the 4th quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Plowing ahead on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. That's caught. It's Washington. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Complete. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
NC State quick to the line.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Snow. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone. From the red zone, looking for a man. Out wide left, it's Hoffman. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Moves the pocket, it's Bailey. Right side, it's Jackson. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's response.
Caught, and he's got room. The 30. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they got it on the 22. Timeout called by NC State. That's their second. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Wolfpack uses its final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Keep it on the ground. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. And the Tar Heels are in the hurry-up. On play action. Got his man. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down decision.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won third down and forced him on fourth down.
Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Firing to the right, complete. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs.